And I told you how the standard default for the USB thumb drive is 10, 11, 12,
Yeah.
right? But for E and F, since it's two transfer pair in that skid, obviously their IP addresses cannot be 10, 11, 12. That's for the C and the D. So
Mm.
for the E and F, it picks up at 21, 20, 21, 22.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
we talked about programming E, F, and the Y Mueller, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only thing
Mm-hmm.
we didn't go over is how to update the IP address in the Turk screen. So now we're gonna do that real quick. So this is the Turk screen. This is the first. This is what you're gonna see, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not reading any power. Because you're not showing the IP address. Oh, okay. So it's not reading any power right now. It's just that's what I mean. It's not gonna work right if you don't have everything in the right order. So you see how it's showing 0, 0 on
Yeah.
the search for source 1 and source 2, but
Mm-hmm.
we have power on source 1 and source 2. The reason why it's not reading because the IP address to this Turk screen is not correct. So now we got to update it
Mm.
so it will communicate properly. So now we're gonna put the right. I'm gonna show you how to put the right IP address in for the Turk screen. So he just he just pushed the menu button. Did you
The menu
see?
button,
Yeah.
right?
Right, and it took him here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you see that? Okay, so
Mm.
next, say what you're gonna do. We're gonna press IP time,
Mm-hmm.
and it took us here. So you look over here on the green. It
Yeah.
says source 1 IP address is 10. Source 2 IP address is 11. Source uh, Y Mueller is 12. And then over here in this little box right here, under IP address, but in this, let me hold this screen. For in this little box here, the
Mm-hmm.
first line that says IP address 10.2. All that's wrong. That's the default. We need to update source 1 to be 20, source 2 to be 21, the wide Mueller to be 22, and the touch screen to be 10.3, not 10.2. So that's what we're going to show you
That
how to
that
make this
IP for
correct.
the IP for the Turk, what was that on the Excel sheet?
Yeah, that's the ones with on the Excel sheet. Now we put the right ones inside of the components. So this
Mm.
breaker is correct, the other
Yes.
breaker is correct, and
Right.
the right Mueller is correct. But the touch screen, because we put the USB thumb drive in there, that
Yeah.
thumb drive updated all these to be 10, 11, 12, and 10.2.
Oh,
That's
so it's the
that's
wrong
why
setting.
it's the wrong settings in here. That's why it's
Yeah.
showing. That's why on the other screen it's not showing the voltage,
Got you.
and it's not going to be reading. So if I go to IP changing where the heartbeat is going to be 0, so it's showing nothing. So it's not communicating at all. See how these are not fluctuating?
Mm-hmm.
These right here are not fluctuating. That's telling
Mm.
me it's not communicating at all. So I'm gonna go back to here, go back to my IP time, and now I'm going to. Update the. He's gonna update those to the right settings. So just watch. So just watch him. He what? Go back. Okay. So he's doing the Turk IP. So he's gonna press the actual IP number. So where it says 10.2, where it says 10.2, he's gonna
Mm-hmm.
actually press that square. So he's gonna press it. Okay, and it's gonna update to this keypad.
Yeah.
So it updates to that keypad. And he's gonna just hit the back arrow, and that's gonna just delete that 2. So he hit this back arrow where it
Mm-hmm.
says X, right? And it deleted the 2. That's how thing we want to update. We want to make that 2 or 3 because this is
Yeah.
10.3, not 10.2. So he's gonna put a
Got
3 in, 3 in. He's gonna hit enter, and then he's gonna hit apply
it. Mm-hmm.
right there. Hit apply, and it takes a little while, but it updates.
Yeah.
While it's updating, and you sometimes you can hear a little like a little beep
Click. Beep. Oh.
because it's so noisy out here. It's hard for us to hear it. But if you're
Mm-hmm.
in a quiet room, you can hear it probably clearly. But it did
But
beep. I heard it beep. So
yeah.
now we're gonna update. the other ones, the source 1, 2, and the Weidmuller. We're gonna update those to 1020. Okay.
Okay.
So now go back. So he hit, what did you hit? He hit IP time again.
IP time, yeah.
Okay. He hit change, right, IO change right here at the bottom. He hit
Mm-hmm.
that, and it took us to this screen right here. All right. So we good? You good?
Yeah.
You good? How we get to this screen? You
Yeah.
see how it has all these little strange arrows on here? Like
Uh-huh.
it has like all these little like arrow messages, little
Yeah.
arrows.
Yeah.
Okay, that's bad, right? That's telling me that it's not right. Okay, so that's bad. So
Yeah.
now we're gonna fix it. So he's gonna put his finger here, select the actual uh number. Probably sometimes it's good to use a tool.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I use a tool uh, to select it and put in the right. Go back to the back again, back arrow, and you just need to update the last 2 digits. So instead of 10, 11, you put in 1020. It's gonna update the bottom, and it
Mm-hmm.
hits submit, and then it takes a little bit. It will update the top. Give it a minute, and see how it
Mm-hmm.
says red address change in progress right here.
Oh, got you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see it.
All right. So we're gonna go through, do all of them, select the bottom one, hit it. Sometimes if you hit it with like a screwdriver, gently tap it, it'll
Yeah.
go through. Just keep tapping it, update. Uh, so he changed it. So we got 20, 21, hit submit. Now we're starting to get some readings on the top one.
So
Just keep going,
is this part of the test to
keep going
change it,
down. Huh?
Alicia? Is this a part of the test to change the IPs, or putting the
It,
right USB with the right settings is good enough? You know what I mean?
it's not, if you're asking me if this is in the test script, no,
Yeah,
not in the
it's
test script.
not.
It's something that as a
Okay.
tester, as a programmer, you're going to have to know how to do
Yeah.
on the E and the F. So the test script is kind of generic for all the, just generic whatever, because
Mm-hmm.
there's not a lot. There's only a few skids that have E and F. So everything else will be fine. But when you get to an E and F, you have to make these changes.
Sure.
So you got to remember that, yeah, you programmed the breaker. Yes, you programmed the Weidmuller down here. You programmed the other breaker. You put the right addresses in there. But the touch screen, because you updated it with the USB default is 10, 11, 12, and touch screen 10, 2. So you got to go in the touch screen and physically update it. So now
Couldn't we updated
you
that
see all these,
file on the USB?
yeah. Well, you
Couldn't
would have
we?
to have two different ones. Yeah, you have to talk to Bailey. So she
Yeah,
could have
yeah,
one specifically for ENF. Yeah, she could
yeah,
do that if
yeah,
she wanted to. Um, yeah, definitely. I believe so. So now you
yeah.
see these IP addresses moving around,
Mm-hmm.
changing. That means that they're communicating. No funny arrows, no nothing. It's just
Yeah.
scrolling back and forth, up and down, whatever. So now I know I got a heartbeat. I got good
Yeah,
communication.
heartbeat. Yeah. That means they're
Okay.
talking to each other. Yep.
That means everything is communicating well. And you
Yep.
look over here, I got 20, 21, 22, right? And
Yep.
everything's communicating. So we updated the touch screen. So I'm gonna go back to my menu. All right. Back again to where am I go here? And I see my touch screen IP address is 10.3. So all is well in the universe. No
Nice.
funny arrows, no nothing. All is green. That's what we want. I'm gonna check my alarm, make sure. So I got a few alarms when I was, and they're all communication errors because I
Mm-hmm.
had the wrong communication. So I'm gonna hit my select all. I selected them all. I'm gonna hit my acknowledge. They're all green. I'm gonna hit clear. Hit clear again. They're all cleared out. This is what we want. We're doing good. This no errors. So we're gonna go back. Now we're gonna pick back up to our functional test. So this is where we are. So let me get my technician to pick back up. Are you good on this part?
Yeah, yeah, I'm good. Thank you so much.
Okay, so now we're gonna do the 4 functional tests that you originally called and asked about. And so now
Yeah.
we're ready to do lost S1, return to S1, auto, manual switch, transfer switch, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so
Okay.
here we are. Okay, so the first test I'm gonna show you on the screen, we're gonna be doing lost S1,
Mm-hmm.
return S1.
Yeah.
That's the part of the test we are. So here we go. Okay, for loss of S1, return of S1, our, our switches, our switches are here. System switches in auto, transfer, transfer, return, retransfer is in
Mm-hmm.
auto, and generator switch is in auto or run. It doesn't matter. It
Oh,
could even
got
be
you.
an off. It could
Mm-hmm.
even be an off. We're not worried about generator. We're not using generator right now. So anyway, let's go. All right. So now he's gonna turn off S1. Okay. I'm gonna step back so you can see. Oh, I wanted to close this door. So you'll see S2 closed in a minute. So it should be closing. It's not closing. So that's why we're in test. It's not closing. Let's see, make sure IP addresses are good. Uh, uh, but we didn't have any. We'll check the Ethernet. Let me see. I didn't see that error. Yeah, it does say emergency mode breaker S1. So it's in S1. So this is another thing to check. So we cleared it, and when we did that, well, it says S1 because we turned the power off on S1. So let me
Mm-hmm.
turn the power back on S1. It'll clear. Okay, so that was not good. Right. So since we've been talking and going back and forth, we might have like oops up on a step. So
Mm-hmm.
let us double check that we did everything right
Okay.
because I've been distracting him and
Yeah.
doing this programming and going back and forth. So I'm gonna put you on hold again, and when I come back on, uh, we should be good. All right,
Okay.
so I'm gonna put you on hold again. Bye. I
Okay.
mean, hold on.
Okay.